It is time for package from China. Welcome to the Wicked Gamer and Collector. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So in today's video we are going to talk about the DigiRetro Boy once again. I already did a review, an extended review, including comparison with other devices. So if you missed it out, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit a little bell and become one of the Wicked family, because we have a lot of stuff we're discussing here with handheld consoles, you name it. But today we're going to check out the DigiRetro Boy. And the reason why, this is basically a Game Boy Advance, and this is not our typical Game Boy Advance clone system. No. Beside the point, it has a very nice LCD display. It's a little bit, let's say, outdated if you look at the previous models I've reviewed. There are many options nowadays. But still, now making this video, what appeals really to me with this device is not only the TV out function, but all the extra functionalities that comes with it. So when I'm shutting it down, pulling out the cable that, by the way, is included in the device. This is basically a flash card. So what I really like about it, this flash card, you don't need to buy this flash card separately. So it's not a very cheap device. It goes around, let's say, $90. I'm saying it correctly. It can be a little bit cheaper, expensive. It depends all where you can find it. You can find it on AliExpress, you can find it on Amazon. I will leave a link in the description. But what I really love about this multi-game card, it also gives you the compatibility with all the retro systems. So this is not only a GBA player, but you can also play retro games. Yes, so when booting it up, you will see it doesn't load up any games. It will load up the flash card. And the only thing you need to do is basically grab yourself an SD card, format it with FAT32, for example, or FATX, drag and drop your files on it, and that's it. I recommend making folders like this if you want to test out some games. But that is something you need to take in consideration with this device, because it's not cheap. There are a lot of options out there, but still this thing can emulate some of the, let's say, games that other systems can't. So that's something very nice. Alright, so let's do a little bit of testing with the device. You're having a lot of different options with this device. As you can see here, we have all the quick hotkeys. Here you have languages, display, key, file filter. For example, what is very cool with the display settings, and just wanted to show you over here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit that you can see it. We're having an aspect ratio. So yes, for the people who want to have a widescreen, 4:3, you name it, whatever, you can just change it all out. Pretty cool. And yeah, let's test some games and let's see how they are running. I think this is not normal. A little bit of vibration in the menu. That's not normal. No. But it runs pretty good. I have no clue how to climb on this stupid thing. Ah! Nevertheless, you get the point. Alright, so I'll try the NES again. And let's see how it runs. So far so good. Monday. Oh, I'm so bad in Paperboy. I must say, it's a very clicky D-pad, but I like it. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but... Go away, doggy. No! I hate it. Fun fact, when you're pressing both shoulder buttons, you can go back to the menu, but what is also cool, you can change out a lot of things. Let's press exit. I'm guessing it's not going back to the main menu, so we need to shut it down. Alright, let's try a Game Boy Classic game. And what I already noticed that we're having sidebars. And the reason why they are doing this, and I like it, that you have the original aspect ratio of the Game Boy. I totally understand it. Yep, and we also have the option to do this. Alright, cool. I need to stop playing this, because I can play this full video, only this game. This game is so addictive. Love it. Alright, so let's try a Game Boy Color game. As you can see, it's pretty messed up. I did hear some difference in frames. As you can see, it runs a little bit slower now. Yeah, whatever, just play the game. Of course, it's just emulating, so... It's not running like it should be. So I did try to add different things, and for example with the GBA and all the other stuff, of course it works fine. But if you're going to the Mega Drive, when you try to enter the folder, it just says the directory is empty, press B to return. In other words, it doesn't recognize the files. The same goes of course for N64. As you can see, it does see the Neo Geo, but it doesn't say it's going to run, because it's basically zip files. Alright, nevertheless, let's try some more old school retro game systems. Alright, so let's try some PC Engine. Ooh, that sounded really bad. Oh man, this is bad. And not being in a bad way. Oh yeah, it's bad. I want to say not in a bad way of emulation, but it is just bad. As you can see, it's glitching out. There were no sound effects. Very curious if all the games run like this. Let's try another one. PC Engine time. Sounds pretty bad. Sounds pretty bad. Yeah, I'm just killing myself. I can't take it anymore. Alright, so time for a final reset. What I did notice with this, so okay, Master System didn't boot up. The box says, yeah, I can play Master Systems. No, it doesn't work. I tried a lot of different files and none of them boot up. So PC Engine is horrible. We're going to play some Super Famicom, I'm guessing. Let's see, shall we power it on? Nope, directory is empty. N64, the same story. It does see the main files, and when you're booting up the files, it gives you an error. So basically it doesn't boot up. Alright, so let's try a GBA game from the flash drive and let's see how it runs. Alright, let's go. If it comes to the GBA part, it seems to be running just fine like the original games. I got Brad here. Let's see. Alright, there are grenades from up too. Alright. Don't think so. Oh, that's nasty that they're respawning after they have been killed. And still again, the D-pad, it plays nice. I think it will not be the perfect D-pad for, let's say, fighting games. Well, a game like this is just fine. Right, so I must say I'm slightly disappointed, and the reason why is very simple. So if you look at this device for the price, and if you look at the competition, so if you look at this device like a GBA player, I think it can be a good option. Some people will disagree with me that they say the quality of the buttons is all crap. I don't agree. I like what it is. It's a very nice thing that they give you the option to, let's say, basically grab some older games and emulate it on the device. It's more like a multi-platform. You can play original games and emulate games. So that's something that's very unique and you don't see very often nowadays. Most of the time, basically all the things are just emulation machines. But if you look at the emulation quality, that is what I think is really disappointing. It says on the box, support for Game Boy Advance and all the other stuff, but for example, Game Boy runs fine. Game Boy Color did notice some issues. The Game Boy Advance just run fine. But if you look at the emulation part, you want to emulate Mega Drive, Super NES and all the other stuff, and that is not happening over here. It's just the really old stuff and the stuff that is even booting up having some big issues or smaller minor glitches. So yeah, just wanted to show you this with an extended testing. I hope you like this. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell, and it will be great to see you in my next video.